Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Rome. So before we start playing, let's quickly get through, not changes, I didn't make any changes, but like maybe adjustment to my plans, and also I want to answer some comments. So first of all, well, in the north everything is still the same, we just want to keep pushing as hard as possible and, well, keep taking cities basically until he accepts vassalization. Plus, we also want to get rid of the units that he has here and start pushing at least to Samos, hopefully even to Samos and Dijon if possible. And we may have to airlift some units this way for that, but we'll see about that. I also want to see what Boudica wants to do exactly, because she may actually help Alexander a lot with the defense of these two cities. And then also it depends on what Darius wants to do. If he wants to take these two cities, he can have them. It's a question if he will have the damage to actually take cities. I'm pretty sure he can like push Alexander's units away, but I'm not sure that he can take cities. So that's here, and we also want to try and set up the siege of Logrono, but it might be a bit of a problem. She actually managed to get 3 triplanes to the city and 122 strength. That's a lot of damage. The ironclad that we have here took 70 damage in one turn, so I'm not sure how our cruisers will be able to survive. I may actually buy an AA gun, maybe position it here against the triplanes, maybe even 2 AA guns. We're gonna need AA guns down here anyway. We'll see. We'll just have to figure out how much damage we'll be taking, if the siege will be manageable or not. That's that. And in the south, I'll just sit back for now. I want to wait for combined arms so that we get infantry and tanks. Once we get tanks, I will upgrade our land ships and airlift those tanks then south, most likely, if we don't need them in the north. I don't think that we will, but I just want to wait and make sure that nothing goes wrong against Greece, because this is the priority target for now. And once those tanks are in position, we can start like attacking cities. This will also give us time to like see what Spain wants to do, because I'm pretty sure she has some pretty strong armies here somewhere in the center of her territory. And of course it takes some time to move units basically to the other side. Even though she has railroads, I think it still takes a few turns. So I want to see if she is going to move these units or not. So I don't want to like start the attack on the city and then after a few turns see like, I don't know, 20 or 30 units coming and or coming for counterattack, when some of our units would already be like damaged from the siege, and then we would have to retreat. It's can get like pretty dangerous. This terrain also is not ideal for like some maneuvering, right? Desert in the north, desert in the south, with a narrow corridor through the center. So let's just play it safe, get the more advanced units, and then we'll just try to probably brute force our way through, cut off the city, and do this like safely. So that's that, and last thing, I wanted to answer some comments or suggestions. First suggestion, or also like half suggestion, half question, if it would be possible to give cities that I conquer and I don't want to keep to Persia. Nope, it doesn't work. You can only give cities to their original owners. So, for example, if France was still alive and France was our vassal, then I could, let's say, take Dijon and return it to France. That would work. Or what I can do is vassalize Alexander and then return all the cities that I took from him back to him. But I can't give those cities to someone else, only the original owner. So that's that. And then there was suggestions about the future tenets that actually both were level 2. That's my first problem. I don't want any level 1 tenets right now. I mean, elite forces wouldn't be complete waste of a social policy, but it's not something that we really have to get or would like give us a significant advantage. And then the suggestions were either martial spirit, mainly for the increased speed of raising cities. I don't want to raise too many cities, at least not for now. So I'll save martial spirit for as long as possible. I would like to save it against either Japan or Carthage. It doesn't feel like we'll need the extra strength right now. And just taking it for the extra raising speed when I'm not planning on raising like everything that I take, I don't think that for now this is again, this would give us anything that we really need. The second suggestion was syndicalism, and when you read the whole description, first of all, corporate franchises count double in the cities of civilizations you are at least popular with. We are not popular with anyone. So the first part and the second part, and this extra franchise doesn't count against your global franchise maximum. Doesn't give us anything. Then can establish 5 additional franchises, which is nice, in foreign cities, plus 2 production from all corporation offices. Our cities currently have like 150 production in average. Some of them are getting close to like 300. So if we add plus 2 production on top of that, that's nothing. That's completely not relevant. So the only part that really would give us something is that Sentence can establish 5 additional franchises in foreign cities, which would result in actually quite a lot of extra science. But is that extra science that we get this way worth investing 2 social policies, basically? Remember, if we don't take this, instead we'll be taking rationalism. And rationalism is science as well, right? Opener is plus 3 science from strategic resources. And, well, also production. So the production part from the syndicalism is in the opener as well. It gives the same thing, basically. And 5% extra science, which is going to be a lot with the science that we are making right now. And then enlightenment, free technology. At this point, that's also a lot of free science. And plus 1 happiness in all cities. Damn, plus 1 happiness in all cities. It's like plus 35 at this point. Which is almost gonna get us to like even here to 100%. So I think at least these 2 social policies are like the most effective investment that we can make right now with with the social policies that we get. So yeah, that's just the answer. We'll see after that. Because I'm not that enthusiastic about the remaining social policies in rationalism, but the first 2 sound pretty damn good. Oh, and by the way, authority opener. If I didn't say that I won't take a single authority policy in this game, would still be probably the best option. Just saying how insanely strong authority is, even in the late game. Fine. Enough talking. Let's start playing. So, where do we start? I think the easiest move that we have here is airlifting, or not airlifting, dropping our paratroopers back to friendly territory for some healing. So that's that. Now we can send the Zeppelin forward for some extra vision. The paratrooper here is gonna stand next to the city, and I'm gonna drop the machine gun here, because this tile is pretty difficult to access, so I'm not sure if the machine gun would survive here, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna survive on this tile, so... Oh wait, I can't airlift it. Oh, never mind, let's forget that. I would have to first airlift it, then switch. Okay, I screwed up there. Let's forget what I tried to do there. We're gonna do it next turn. Now, I want to start moving our units forward. So we want to take, well, where do we want to hold the line? It would be so much easier if we took Corinth first. Okay, let's move this artillery back for some repairs. Then you'll start moving frontline units forward slowly, and we'll see how much damage they're taking. want to move the machine gun here, and I wanted to finish off the AA gun. Come on, can't you just die? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Not sure that moving here is a good idea. Oh, well, let's see. I'll do it this way. Let's get the rifleman under 50 so that we get the extra damage from the light tank. Move back. Do we have a land ship? There we go, that's what I need. Okay. Next. That was decent damage. Good. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. If I moved here, that would be a bad idea. It'd be in bombardment range of 2 cities. Okay. Now. Where are our generals? I'm checking for the short range artillery. Well, short range, range 3. Most of them attacked. Let's move this one. You have range 4, so you can even start bombarding the city. 58 with 1 hit, and that's the artillery that's doing 30% less damage because of the extra range. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So if I moved you here, and 2, 3, 4. Let's move this one here. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Now let's get ready for those airlifts. I shall head in the city for faster healing. Oh, thank you guys for clarifying how exactly the paradropping, not paradropping, the airlifting works. That I don't have to be inside the city. It can be one tile, or like around the city, one tile around, and it still works. Again, another thing that just shows how often I get to the late game. Don't even know how these basics work. Do we want to drop a light tank there? Well, we can prepare one. We'll see. Okay, if Alexander decides for some kind of an all-in counter attack, it's probably gonna be now. So hopefully we don't lose anything. I'll just fix whatever we can. And... ah, come on. This is fine. Okay, next turn we want to send the rifleman out of here. Nothing interesting happening here. I don't want to move forward yet. We'll need more units for that. It almost feels like I can move even the last ironclad out of here. Should be fine. Okay, how much money do we have? 11,000. Oh, can't buy anything here. We want to increase the chance to catch them, and then we want to increase the strength. So interceptor 3, interceptor 4. Then we will go for air supremacy. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, now we just need to blow up this machine gun. Okay, I'm a bit nervous that we may actually lose a ship here. And what else? How much money do we have? 9,500. I need to save some money for upgrades. Let's say like 7,000 when we get combined arms. But we should be able to take at least one more city before that. So I think we can spend more money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5. Thinking if I should send the bombers against Logrono, but without fighter cover, that's most likely not a good idea. What if I just bought some more cruisers? Now, more damage. I think once we get to carriers, I'll just get like 2 carriers with fighters for protection of our ships. I don't want to waste promotions on AA defense. Okay, next. I should probably keep an eye on Greece. This is still fine. Yeah, as I said, he is trying to defend now, sending a lot more units. Seriously? Okay, well, this is actually good because Ramses worked like a buffer basically for Carthage against Boudica. The border was very short, so if she takes Ramses out completely, then wars between Carthage and Boudica might be more active. I actually wouldn't mind if Carthage took like half of Boudica's territory, because then it would be easier for us getting to her instead of attacking like from the south after getting rid of Japan. We'd be able to go after Carthage right away and fight like Spain and Japan at the same time. I want to get to her as soon as possible, so if she helps us by pushing east, great. Okay, let's get the extra range here finally. Rome is not starving anymore. Can you finally work the specialists? What if I unlock this? Let's say we are still fine, and I don't really need the city to grow super fast. Yep, this is fine. Okay, so where do we start? I think here. I think if I should maybe ignore the units on the coast and just go after the city. Might be better. We are doing quite a lot of damage. And once we take the city, they will open the path to Argos. Because it's not range units, so I don't really care about them too much. This will be fine. Okay, this is gonna be a bit more interesting. So, you can't hit anything. This rifleman is useless here now, so let's start with him. Do we have +1 range artillery somewhere? Actually, I don't need +1 range. This one will do. Really? Why is it not working? Is it because they're enemy units? Oh, it's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Do we have +1 range? At least on one of... No, we do have the range. It should work. We are taking a ton of damage, but I need to get rid of it. Now I should be able to drop finally. There we go. That's better. Which one do you want to kill? Okay, let's see what happens. How many A guns are around here? Good. Now, what about the general? I think we have enough generals in the north. Do we have one here? Nope. Okay, now, so it's this cruiser that took the damage. Send him back. Two, three, four, 5. This might actually end up being just a like a source of golden age points. They keep sending units, and by units I mean land units, to our fleet. Then yeah, we'll just keep killing them. One, two, three, four, 5. This should be safe. I have to make sure that the fighters can't reach my embarked units. 2, 4. It's good enough. How much money? 7,000, 8,000. Okay, bombers. Let's repair all of them. Oh, and I made a mistake. Stupid mistake. Let's see if I embark. Am I gonna die? I'll just move here. And the healing will have to wait. Oh. Thought I'd need 2 shots. Okay. This might have been a bad idea. He can just jump here and start shooting. On the other hand, if he does, then our light tanks should be able to just crush him. Okay, anything new? Nope. Next. Are we done with this railroad? No, we are not. Why are you not working? Come on, you should be fine. I don't think I'm missing anything there. Or is there like a paratrooper? No. I mean, I can just do it this way to really be safe, but... Okay, well, Broadway built in Athens. Good, there's just more wonders for us. Yeah, but I thought I'd be able to attack Corinth and Argos at the same time. I'll have to take it one city at a time. Can't even get my artillery in position. At least he gave up on Halicarnassus, it seems. Oh, Spain. Let's check Spain. What the hell are they doing here? Okay, what was this trade route? To Geneva. That's the only option that we have, so yeah. Actually has pretty decent yields, so even if we had other options, I think I would still stick to this one. Oh, hello, ironclads. So... Boudica does have ships. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. That sounds like a bad idea. I think I'll send bombers to Monaco, not against cities, but just to control the territory. Well, let's start in the north. I still have to keep killing the ironclads. Can we take the city on this turn? Damn, that would be great. It will be close, but I don't think so. Although... Okay, so where do we move next? I think we'll stay here for a bit, just help our land units. And then we move to Knossos. But you'll have to be careful here. I mean, taking the city shouldn't be a problem, but then keeping it could be a different story, because there's just open terrain and quite a few tiles that can be used for the siege. This should be safe. I'm not sure if this is safe, but I guess you'll find out. It's out of bombardment range. It can be attacked only once now. This is fine. Okay. Next one. I have to have a unit here, because if I don't, then this tile will be horribly exposed. What if I move the lighting here? Ah, it doesn't matter. You could actually move a light tank, or one more light tank. It's out of bombardment range of the city. It still can be attacked only by one unit. This is the forest. Yeah, that should be fine. Just have to keep an eye on range units. So far there's only one machine gun. Well, so far so good it seems, at least on this side. Can you finally buy that profit? I was just checking that it's a city with the right religion. Now, the tricky part. Oh, come on, that's not what I want. I want the cruiser. Cover the rifleman and kill Greek rifleman. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there any A guns around here? There's one, but that's it. Well, this is such an easy kill that I just have to do it. 2, 4. We do have the extra range, so I can just start taking out basically everything that embarks. Wow. Oh, this was such a bad idea. I mean, on their side, of course. Question is what we're gonna do about these stupid ironclads. Pioneer can probably just do whatever. I don't care about him really. Let's see if he can do enough damage so that it would even stick. Or the city can just heal all of it every turn. You need more cruisers. It's as simple as that. So, oh, hey. What the hell are you doing here? I want this at a certain point we will reach the critical mass and things just start falling. Okay, let's start here. Then mill attack twice. Move back. It's so much easier killing Greek units compared to the war with Darius. That was a misclick. Is this a bad idea? Well, I just hope we don't lose the machine gun. Just out of curiosity, how many Golden Age points do we have? Almost 200,000. So that's basically enough for next 3 Golden Ages. And am I missing anything? Oh, there's a first 2 units that arrived. How much money? 15,000. How much oil? 10. And War Baron is kicking in now. If we want to buy something, it's probably a good idea to do it now. Is there some extra oil somewhere around here, let's say? There's coal. So if we want to get oil, we'll have to take this city. Okay. Can he hit something? Nope. Next. Oh, we lost the unit? Where did that happen? It had to be here. Okay, it was here. Didn't expect all of these units. Okay, lesson learned. Okay, merchant. We still have problems with poverty in some cities, so you're actually fine. Let's see, what would be the best tile? Maybe here? Why the hell do I have a farm on this tile? Wait, did I get rid of the wrong pop-up? Well, never mind. And this is our first research lab. I think this is the new guy that we just got. So let's send him to the lab. And is there anything that we are missing? Guess now it's time for the offices. Okay, how does it look like around here? Seems that our ships can't really help. When we control the coast, Alexander is not moving that far. Does he still have A guns? Yep. Yeah, I'd love to get this kill. I think I can just do it like this. And Just keep sending more units. Well, we are slowly pushing him back. It's just that we are taking more and more tiles, and he can't send units all the way to us, or at least not that many. Okay. Bombers. I think this is going to be much better base of operations. We just need to get those zeros so we can finally do sweeps and all the kind of stuff to clear the path for bombers, and we can start using them. With so many A guns, can't really do anything. Now, let's ask Bodica if we can maybe end this war. Nope. It seems that you'll just move the fleet to Knossos and keep sieging. Is it on the hill? Yep, perfect. Because the only tile where he can have a range unit help with the defense is here. Can we get a vision there? Nope. Let's see how Alexander will react to this. Hoping that maybe some units from here will just move to Knossos. How bad idea would it be to move here? Horrible. I'm honestly thinking about getting a citadel on this tile. We have what? We have one... There should be one more general somewhere. Am I blind? We have 4 generals. One is in the south. Am I blind, really? Oh, here they are. And we have to find the 4th one. Is it possible that I have... Okay, I have a general here. I think we'll have to back off. Can I get vision? Do we have one Zeppelin somewhere around here, perhaps? I wouldn't mind having a Zeppelin. Always just get vision from the hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we could reach the artillery. The question is it safe? There's an A gun here. Now let's just heal those bombers. Two, 4, 6. 2, 4. Well, this is gonna take a long time. Anything else that needs fixing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still in range. Let's see how much damage you're gonna take here. Oh, did we lose it? That's what I wanted to know. Okay. So we definitely won't wait for fighters. I thought that it may happen, just didn't think it would happen. Swap these two, and we can even attack. There's no point in hitting the city. I'll just hit the rifleman. Okay, so it's another turn. It's like 15 minutes per turn, 20 minutes per turn at this point. This might be a pretty long game. Yeah, I think we are... Actually, no, we are not done for today. Let's get rid of all these units. I think you can move back. We'll start with the artillery. we have the damage to take them out? Yeah, I think we do. Good. Okay, so we didn't get as far as I wanted to get. I wanted to get to take Argos. But well, we're gonna do that next time. We have Corinth, so we'll start sieging Knossos. And I think, yeah, I will send the general. Where is he? Just need one of these two. Let's take this one. We'll airlift them to Corinth next turn. And then get the Citadel here. That'll make it much, much easier for us to set up the siege from this side. I don't have to do it. I'll be able to take the city without it. It would just take longer, and the problem is time is a luxury that we don't have. So I'll just have to force the issue a little bit. But well, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.